Correct. We just don't hit that car. So we'll go out, I'll talk you through some different things and I'll tell you kind of what pace. If I say that's a good pace, that means that's a good speed to keep right there.
Okay.
If I, I'll use a couple hand signals, turn left, turn right, but I'll talk to you. But I'll also use hands, just like Baron does. Baron was my instructor many years ago, so.
Oh wow, he's a vet.
Yep, he is a vet, not me. We've been in this business for a while.
Yeah.
So he and I are good friends.
Is that Shelby yours?
No. That is my friend's wife's. I instructed her yesterday. Go right up through there. So, stay on the right side. Down here, they'll tell you when to go, and then you're going to watch the guy in the white.
Okay.
When you go to enter the track, we're going to stay on the right side of the track, okay? All the way down to the apex of that first turn. I will not go left, okay?
Yep, noted. I'll get the black flags if I do that.
Yeah, or you could get killed.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yep, go ahead. Go for the guy in the white there. He'll tell you what to do. Right. Stay here all the way down to the turn, and then we can go back to the number where you're going to kind of fade out a little bit to the left side of the track.
Yep. I'm actually going to go slow because I just really want to learn so much.
Yeah, third gear will work for what we're going to do right now. So all the way out, your eyes up ahead of where you want to go. Like once you get to this where this cone is, I want you to look up in the trees way ahead by car because this is good speed right here. Now you just keep it informed. Your flag station up there in the trees. Look for that small cone. That's what we want to head for. Now start looking around the corner where that small cone is. That's the apex. Now look for the flag marker up there. Otherwise you're doing let's go straight. This is good speed. Now way over there. Yes, down the left side here. I'll just talk you through the first lap and then we'll let you turn in. So there's the right tire from the right curve. Now let's park it back to the left side. Yep. We'll use third gear today, right now. Open the wheel, unwind the wheel just a little bit good. Now let's park it back to the left side of the track. Now turn and try and get the right tire to touch this right curve. Now I want you to look at the outside of the track. Let the car drive to the outside of the track. And now start looking to the right. Let the car come to the right side of the track.
Aaron said I pushed the gas here and that's my mistake.
Yep, exactly. Now turn this way. Good, but you didn't that time, so that was good. On your turn-in point, find your apex, go ahead and drive to the apex. When the car come out to that left side of the track, all the way out to the left. Now you gotta give a point by, right?
Sorry?
You know how to give a point by.
Yeah.
Okay, over the car, reach over and get 1.5 to the right, now bring your arm back in. Continue to let them go by. No brakes, no brakes. When you give a point by, you do not use the brakes. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, go ahead and turn in, get the right tires to the right curve, look for the billboards down the track. Let's just go 80 miles there. Let's go 100. Get down to the end down here. What were you braking for? What's up to 5?
I brake early,
Okay. That's a 5, right? Okay. On the brakes, good. Just keep it in fourth gear. So all the way down to where this cone is. Okay. Start looking for the and gently adding some power as the car comes out to the outside of the track. Let's run the corner out. That flag station. Where you're turning. That one you're going. Flag station and you're green through. One here. Go again. Off again. Off again. Turn in. Very little more speed around here. Like, yeah, very nice, very nice. Unwind the wheel. Good. Good. The right tires to the apex. Come on. Now, you see how you missed it a little bit? Yep. Now you're good. You're doing really good. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. A little bit of turn here. Keep it tight. Mind your apex. Turn in. No gas. No gas.
Ah!
Now
No
you're
gas
going the way
here.
you want to go.
Okay.
Now turn in. Now back on the gas. Cannot get on gas. You're not going to. Like right now, if you gave gas, you're going that way. Wait till you're around the corner. Come on. Now get on the gas. Okay? Every turn is the same. Yeah, that's where I want. Every turn is the same. No gas. You're down the turn. Going down the turn. Right here. Your foot on the brake. Come on. Gentle on the gas. Unwind the wheel. Use the whole track. All the way. Very good. Flag station.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Play it right here. Look for the flag station. Drive to the flag station. Now go to the fork. Go to the fork here. Off the gas. Slow down. Okay, back. Brake. Something going on around this corner. The waving yellow flag means something's going on. There might be a car on the track, okay? Drive around them. Keep going. Drive around them. Go ahead and turn in here. Okay, what were you asking me? Sorry.
I was in the wrong gear.
Okay, it's alright. Don't worry. The gear's not super important. Turn in.
No, yeah, sorry.
A little bit. Now off the gas. Turn in. Now a little bit. But gentle on the gas. This is small motion with your feet, not your whole leg. Okay? front. So don't stay all the way to the right. Pull your fist out. Put your left fist out. Stay all the way to the right. Walk on. That's on. Very, very nice job. Keep your fist out. Keep your fist going until we actually get in the thing.
Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, I just need to keep doing this instead of pushing hard and learn the lines. Because I can go slower. I mean, less time on the gas pedal, but I can actually be faster doing that.
Absolutely.
When I was just fighting myself with Barrett, I was just pushing so hard.
Yep. Yeah, you did a good job of not, well, you weren't, there were still times where you got on the gas at the inappropriate spot and too much.
Okay.
But it'll come to you. It's a process. You have to start somewhere. You have to walk before you can run. So I felt like you did better at the end of the session than you were doing at the beginning. So you're getting it. You just have to trust the process that Barrett and I have. We're teaching you the way to do it.
I just feel like Barron told me to push 10% less, but I feel like I pushed like 40% less. Do you agree with that?
Well,
I was a little bit slower.
Well, I don't know how fast you were pushing before. What you were doing there was appropriate.
For learning, okay.
Yep.
All right. I mean,
You just have to keep listening to what we're telling you to do, where to place the car. And again, it will come. You're not going to get it in one session or two sessions.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it might take a few days before you really start all coming together. So it's not like you're going to figure it out right now.
Okay.
So, but you had the putting the car in the right spot was good. You're able to, I look where I'm telling you to look. Like if I say look at the turning point, look at the apex, I can tell that your car is going where your eyes are looking, and that's what's really important. And the throttle and the brake. So again, a lot of times I can watch your whole leg doing this instead of just using the small muscles like this and over here the brake. You're actually doing this. I can see your leg coming up. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you go to the gas, you go really fast instead of just using your toes or the small muscles in your feet. Okay. That's the key for that part.
So what? I remember on the first turn you told me to keep my foot on the brake. Is that kind of like to retrain my mind to not accelerate?
Well, no, it's not. What that is called trail braking. So when you most of the time you're braking in a straight line, but what you can do, it's a technique, and I'm trying to get you to do it without really training you how to do it. So the car can slow down in a straight line, but if you keep the brakes on as you make the turn, you actually have more steering available, and because the front of the car is a little heavier. But as soon as you go straight and lift your foot off the brake, the front of the car comes up and gets loose, right?
Yeah, it's like shakes a little.
Exactly. So if you had kept the brakes on while you made the turn, the car would be very stable and come around the turn. So you're upsetting the balance of the car, and then you've got to react this way because that's what the car is doing. If you'll just keep your foot on the brake for another 30 feet, or just keep the brake, so you can use 9/10 of pressure to slow down, but then as you get to the turn you can be at like 1/10 of the pressure you need, just enough brake pedal pressure to keep the lights on. That's that's kind of the analogy we use, and that helps you keep your foot on the brake, and it makes the car balanced for the turn. Does that make sense?
Yeah, understood.
Okay, good.
All right.
I mean, be careful, undo your helmet, and then reach up far in there and try and grab this all together up here to pull it out. Instead of, don't pull just on the wire. Try and grab the whole thing. Excellent.
Dave, thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. Yep. Sure. We'll see you. We'll see you around for the rest of the day.
Yeah. The goal is to be smoother, not leave the gas pedal.
You're getting there. Yep. Yeah. So do you have any questions? Like, I mean, I know you have some questions, but anything else?
Not anything additional. No.
Okay.
I just need to be smoother.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.